I'm Jewish. My sister lives in Israel right now. And with everything happening, and even the fact that my sister is in danger, I'm slowly starting to realize that maybe Kanye was right. France banned any protest supporting Palestine. Germany did the same thing. And the United States, a country that's polarized and completely divided on almost any subject, is completely supported on both political sides of Israel, which is kind of scary because there is atrocities being done by Israel. You cannot deny that. And it's strange to me that celebrities, Hollywood, media, and our government is in complete support of Israel. And it feels like they have done nothing wrong. So when you have across the board unanimous support on something so polarizing, you have to think that there must be an agenda here. Because something like this shouldn't be supported all across the board. We live in a nation of freedom of speech, and we live in a nation where we share different ideologies. So why is it that all these branches support everything so unanimously? What Kanye is saying is possibly true and might be true because what the media is pushing is completely different than what we see on TikTok.
So I just want to quickly jump in right here. There is more to this clip that, of course, I'm going to let roll. Since he keeps referencing Kanye, some of us might be wondering, what did Kanye say? While I can't say I know what exactly Kanye said that he's referring to, given the context of this conversation, I think I might have an idea of what Kanye said that he might be presently referring to. Now, don't quote me on this. I don't read minds. I don't know what this man is referring to exactly. He did not state it in this video, but I have two clips here that falls in line and kind of brings in that missing piece in his statement. So I thought inserting these two clips just might bring in, the necessary context for us to have a more concise conversation on this topic. So I'm just going to let those two clips roll.
Okay, so this right here is a chart of Universal Studios, 20th Century Fox, ABC News, CBS News, Columbia Pictures, Warner Brothers, ESPN Sports, Fox News, Washington Post, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MTV Music Television, Nickelodeon, USA Today, Wall Street Journal, Comedy Central, NBC Entertainment, Google, what else do we have? Disney, ABC Kids and Family, YouTube, Los Angeles Times, Discovery Network, Paramount Pictures, Facebook, Huffington Post, Yahoo, Marvel, Hulu, Cosmopolitan, Time, Touchstone, Associated Press, Pixar, Miramax, HBO, New York Post, LucasArts, MSNBC, DreamWorks Animation. Now, the thing is, I skipped over maybe about 5 of them because it was just unclear on this list. The red are the executives that are Jewish at these companies. And I'm going to finish what I'm saying.
I know, but you have to understand this idea of the Jewish media. That's not how it works. You're talking to me right now.
So every celebrity,
go ahead.
Every celebrity has Jewish people in their contract. This is not hate speech. This is the truth. And these people, if you say anything out of the line with the agenda, then your career could be over.
Listen,
so
I hear you. You've made that point.
Cutting off my point?
Because the point is because
why do you keep? Why?
Yeah,
sir,
here's why.
Don't cut me off, sir. Respect my point.
Listened to it. You've made it several times.
No, I'm not finished, sir.
I understand, but you've said it several times.
I'm not finished,
it is an
but
ugly
my people haven't heard me. My people, they need to hear. They need to hear me saying out loud what the truth is. There's a bunch of people in Hollywood that are actors, that play basketball, that play sports, that are in music, that know what I'm saying, that feel what I'm saying, and they're happy that I'm saying what I'm saying. It's not a contract. There's a Jewish person right there controlling the country, the Jewish people controlling that who gets the best video or not, controlling what the media says about me.
It's a person, not Jewish. Let me just say one thing.
But they are, though. That's the only thing. It just so happens that they are.
So yeah, I think it's statements like these that he was referring to in his video. But yeah, you can let me know down below in the comment section what you think. So without further ado, let's let the rest of his clip roll, and I'll meet you guys at the end.
What Kanye is saying is possibly true and might be true, because what the media is pushing is completely different than what we see on TikTok. Talking to people who follow media, talking to people who are not on TikTok, they fully support Israel. Why do they fully support Israel? Because they're not getting the full scope of the news. And this is not the first time we see this. We see media being censored for an agenda. What is that agenda? I don't know. But I know that this is not okay, and what's happening is not okay. I'm not standing with any side. I'm not standing with terrorists. I'm not standing with a military state that's killing children. But I know an agenda is being pushed, and I see the agenda being pushed. This is in no way stereotyping Jewish people, and Israel is not an example of Jewish people. But there are elite Jewish people in media, and there are a lot of elite Jewish people in government who are swaying this perspective. And if the government wasn't swaying, people would hear more opinions from people in Palestine, experiences and first world accounts what's happening with people in Gaza. But we don't see that too much. We see different word choices of how Israel people die versus people die in Gaza and Palestinian people die. We even see what happening about displacement of human lives, of being pushed away from their homes, people that have been living there for decades. The Western world treats Hamas as a terrorist organization that needs to be taken down, and they do. They're a terrorist organization that kills children, that kills innocent people, and causes atrocities. But guess what? Israel is a country that's military recognized by the United Nations, that's sponsored and supported by United States, by Western world, and they're doing exactly the same thing. They're causing world crimes, displacing human beings, taking away their homes, taking away their land, and just bombarding the hell out of children and civilians, innocent people. But we don't view them like that because we're swaying a perspective, we're swaying an opinion that we don't want Americans to see. We want to push an agenda. Whatever your opinion is, at the end of the day, do not trust government at 100%. Do not trust the media at 100%, because multiple times they've been presented to show that they don't care about the people, and they manipulate. They go into countries and they manipulate. They cause coups for their own agenda, for their own lining their pockets. This has been proven. This has been seen countless times. This is the situation that might happen again. So just understand that perspective before making an opinion about what's going on across the world.
Well, at least it's a Jewish person saying it this time, because if any other person has said it, they would have tagged them anti-Semitic. Wahala.
Are you anti-Semitic?
Anti-Semitic.
You've many of the things that I've read about you, and you've made a mention a couple of times about the Jews and everything, and I'm wondering if you are personally anti-Semitic.
No. How can I be anti-Semitic when the Arabs are half the Muslim world is Semitic? If I was anti-Semitic, I'd be anti-Arab and anti-everything else. No, I think that in this country, there's one mistake that the Jews make. They put themselves in a position where whenever anybody gives an objective analysis of the role that they play, they defend themselves by accusing you of being anti-Semitic. And a Negro is not anti-Semitic when he says that the man who's exploiting him in his community is white, because it is a white man who owns all the stores. Now, is it an accident that these whites who own these stores are Jewish? If it's an accident, then the fact that he says the Jew on the corner is exploiting me isn't an anti-Semitic statement. It's just more descriptive of the man who's exploiting him.
But I think I want to end this video by quickly saying that I think it's absolutely insane that we live in a world where we get truth from social media and we get fed lies from our news channels, because they are constantly trying to push an agenda with the kind of news that they tell and how they tell their news, constantly trying to dumb us down, constantly trying to indoctrinate us and make us think, feel and act how they want us to feel, think and act, constantly trying to manipulate us and lie to us. We get better, more accurate and detailed news from TikTok than we do from these news channels. It's insane that TikTok influencers are the ones teaching us about things that we should have learned in school, teaching us about our history, what exactly happened, the parts that they try to keep out, the ones they don't want you to know. What a messed up world we live in, for real. Up is down, down is up, a whole mess, a total mess. Everything is upside down. But guys, let me leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Do let me know down below in the comment section what you think about all of this. And of course, as always, I will see you guys in the next one.